Welcome to this week's Cornerstone Health. I'm Dr. Matt, and we're revisiting a subject actually. We get lots and lots of questions about text neck. We got a lot of questions about it too when we posted our video. And it's a reality. But we realize it's not just text neck, it's actually electronics neck, because your kids are starting out early with their iPads and with their Amazon Fires and whatever else, and then they get to be teenagers and they're on their phones, and then they're on computers, and then they're reading books, and we're doing it too as adults. But the thing that's troubling me and concerning me is when I do cervical x-rays, I look at the curve in the neck, which is vital. Neurosurgeons call the curve in your neck the arc of life because it is that important. When I look at them, I'm seeing that cervical curve, which we're supposed to have here. If you've ever driven over a bridge and looked underneath it, there's arches, okay? And there's 3 arches in the spine here. They keep it strong. And if that curve is lost, now would you want to drive over a bridge where it's got 3 arches and one of them is completely collapsed? I wouldn't either. It's even more important in your spine because not only has it lost its strength and it loses that curve, it's also tractioning these nerves. And why is that important? Well, these nerves control and run your life. You are at the minimum going to have neck pain and headaches when those kids get older, and more than likely the studies show us you're going to suffer with things like depression, anxiety, ADHD, concentration issues, because those nerves aren't feeding the glands the way they're supposed to. Those glands aren't producing the chemicals like they're supposed to be able to keep you balanced and keep you healthy. Now that's terrible stuff. What can you do about this? Well, primarily come in, for God's sake, and have yourself or your kids updated x-rays, or get them x-rayed to see what's going on in their neck, because we need to see what the problem is before we can actually address it. But also there's some really cool tips that I can give you as well that will help you to understand how to not only keep this from getting bad, but to actually correct it in some senses. So bringing them in here, one of the primary things we do in this clinic is assess the cervical curve and work on getting it back. But some really cool tips. I brought some props along to show you. One I showed last time is really easy. Just sitting up nice and tall, putting that curve back into your neck, and then forcing it back in a little bit by putting 3 fingers on your chin and pushing back. This next thing is primarily important for parents with kids that spend a lot of time on electronics or a lot of time at home. And I know you're going to say, why is Dr. Matt looking so cool right now? Well, what I've done is I've taken a pair of glasses and I put some tape over the top hat. Why did I do that? Because now I have to walk around like this. When I walk around like this, I'm putting that curve back into my neck. And studies have shown that if you do this for 10 minutes twice a day, you're going to be going a long way into putting that neck back into extension, reforming that cervical curve. So this is maybe like 10 cents worth of tape, but it's going to make a world of difference in your health and your kids' health. And I would recommend maybe some black tape. You don't have to look as cool as I do with the yellow tape here, but a really easy tip that can help you to feel better and help your kids to have a healthier, more productive, stronger life, and have the health that they were optimally meant to experience. This has been this week's Cornerstone Health. I'm Dr. Matt. Please hit like, please share, please comment. We'd love to know what you're thinking. If you have ideas for topics, things like that, we always love that. It's our commitment to try to get these out to you once a week, so keep on looking for these. I want to leave you with these words of wisdom. The best way to make the world a better place is to make the most of yourself. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.